Welcome, interstellar travelers. Tonight's story is not a legend, it is not folklore, it is not something whispered through myth or imagination. It is a book, a real book, and yet no one alive today can read it. It is known as the Voynich manuscript, and its modern history begins in 1912. When a rare book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich made a discovery inside a Jesuit villa in Frascati, near Rome, Italy. Hidden among old collections that had passed through centuries of unknown hands, he found a manuscript unlike anything he had ever seen. At first glance, it resembled a medieval scientific text, carefully written pages, elegant flowing script, illustrations that suggested knowledge of plants, astronomy, and medicine. But very quickly, something became clear. Nothing about it could be understood. The writing does not match any known language, not Latin, not Greek, not Arabic, not any recognizable medieval system of communication. It is structured, consistent, intentional, and yet completely unreadable. The pages are filled with strange botanical drawings, plants that do not correspond to known species, roots and stems that split in unnatural ways, flowers that seem almost familiar, but never fully real. Other sections show astronomical diagrams, circles of stars, moons, and symbols arranged in complex patterns. But even here, the system resists explanation. It feels scientific, but not aligned with any known science of its time. Then there are the human figures, women drawn in looping, connected systems of tubes and pools, bodies placed within structures that suggest flow, movement, or ritual. Medical, symbolic, philosophical? No one agrees. After its discovery, the manuscript was studied intensely. Linguists, cryptographers, and historians devoted decades to it. Entire careers have been built around its pages, and still, no one has successfully translated it. Some believe it is an encrypted scientific or medical text, knowledge hidden intentionally in code. Others suggest it may be an elaborate medieval hoax created to imitate intelligence without meaning, a constructed language designed to deceive or simply to exist without purpose. And then there are the quieter theories, the ones that ask whether something so structured, so internally consistent could truly be meaningless. Because even random creation rarely behaves this systematically. Statistical analysis has revealed patterns that resemble natural language, repetition, structure, rules that seem to govern how the symbols behave, and yet it still refuses translation. It does not break, it does not yield. Today, the manuscript is preserved at Yale University, carefully digitized and studied by researchers around the world. It is no longer hidden, no longer lost, no longer unreachable, and yet it remains silent. So what do we actually have in front of us? A coded book, a forgotten language, a naval experiment, or something created with no meaning at all, but somehow still feels like it should have won? Because the most unsettling part is not that we cannot read it. It is that it has survived everything we've done to understand it, without ever revealing a single word. So I'll leave you with this. We know exactly where it was found. We know who brought it into modern history. We can see every page. We can analyze every symbol. But after more than 600 years, we still cannot read a single word. Love, light, and cosmic blessings. Mystic Missy.